volume nice and loud, cause we are controlling
Transmission with dance beats and R&B.
You're in the mix with Lil Drummer Girl.
With your host,
Dawn Marie.
in the mix.
Hey, it's Dawn Marie Mutel. Welcome to another episode of The Little Drummer Girl. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I'm going to talk about summer. I'm going to get off topic from music today because we work really hard and summer is officially here and there are 8 million seconds of it. So I want to find out from you guys, what are you going to do? How are you going to spend those 8 million seconds? Now, the reason I love that is because summer is such a fleeting season. It is here and then it's quickly gone. And for those of you who live in winter states, you know how valuable summer is. So, what are you going to do? Do you have plans? Did you book it on the calendar? Because guess what? If you didn't already put it on the calendar, I can guarantee you it's not going to happen. So, when this episode is done and you get off this, you're going to get to your calendar and you're going to block out some time. At least a couple nights a week where maybe you can get down to the beach or to the lake or to the pond and go for a swim and watch a sunset or do some grilling and cook outdoors instead of cooking inside. So get your friends, get your family, get a little get-together going and enjoy those beautiful evenings. Here's a couple of things that I like to do, and I have to do them during the summertime because they're just so much fun. But I love to just get my toes deep in the sand and wiggle them out, and it just makes me de-stress like instantly. Or go for a really nice long walk on the beach because it clears my mind, but it can also help me come up with great ideas. So if you're looking for a way to de-stress, a long walk is one of the quickest ways that you can actually shed that. And you may come up with some great ideas in the meantime. So keep a little recorder, use your phone to record any ideas that come up because there's something about walking in nature that just helps the mind get still and calm and can really help you get clarity and focus, especially if you have something that's brewing or some kind of problem or something that has to get solved. Do you have any summer rituals? I love, which I still do, is to get up in the morning early in the weekends, especially when I'm not working, and just have some time on the balcony and just sit there and meditate and enjoy that beautiful fresh air and listen to the birds chirping and really get still and calm. And it really can help you figure out some things as well. So if you're looking for some inspiration, meditation outdoors can be another great way to help you whatever it is that you're trying to do and accomplish. But trying to get to the beach or the park or even a water park is a lot of fun. You know, you can have a good time whether you go by yourself or you go with your friends and your children. It's a great way to spend the day. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I find that if I don't put myself in water, I feel very stressed out. Like it's a way for me to just float and again let go of all the day-to-day BS that's sitting there and just de-stress. So try to get into some water. If you have a beach near you, definitely take advantage of it. And again, put it on your calendar because if you don't schedule that time, it's not going to happen. If you like to hike, this is the perfect time to get out there and take a long walk in the mountains or whatever you have, whatever terrain you have to go walking in. It could be a park, but definitely schedule that into your time. If you like to do yoga, maybe you start doing some yoga practices outside, whether it's on the beach or again, if it's in the park. Check your local papers because there's a lot of companies that are doing things like that these days. So get that yoga mat outside and take it to the park and enjoy. Now, having fresh flowers in the house is really important to me, and I love having fresh flowers. And I found a place, and there's a supermarket near me. It's a pretty big chain, but they have bouquets of flowers for like $3 or $4 a bunch, and they seem to last almost 3 weeks. So I get a bunch, and I spread them around the house, and boom, I have this beautiful vase that I have set up, and it's either near my couch or it's on my coffee table, or if it's at the other nook that I like to sit at. But having those fresh flowers in front of you can really also make you feel like your home is beautified and you feel really special. It's just a little thing to make you feel like your life is just a little special. This is the season where you can get all the great fruits, right? So you can get watermelon and peaches and plums and just amazing summer fruits that you can't get in the wintertime. So be sure to plan your meals accordingly. Hit the farmers markets and the farm stands and pick up fresh fruits and veggies, because now is the time to actually, and if you can can them and cook them up and store them or freeze them so that you have some during the wintertime. I love doing that as well. I'll take corn on the cob and slice it off the cob and then stick them in freezer bags and stick them in the freezer. Same thing with the fruits and veggies. I'll buy blueberries and raspberries and strawberries, and I'll wash them off and put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them so that I can put them into my smoothies. So it helps me stay healthy, so you can actually have a healthy lifestyle during the wintertime when everything is barren and just can't find anything good unless you go to Whole Foods, and you'll spend a whole lot more money trying to get those fresh fruits then. But I know that evening walks to me are very, very important to me. Watch the sunset and it really helps me relax. And again, that walking is huge. But if you can't walk and you want a bike ride instead, get the bikes out, take the kids for a nice little ride. They'll get nice and tired, so they'll to go to sleep, and you can actually have some evening time for yourself to enjoy. But if you don't have a bike, maybe you have rollerblades or roller skates, so get that out and just go. Anything that you can do to work out outdoors at this time is the best, and you can get the toxins out of your body, and you can really feel great afterwards, and knowing that you did something fun and you actually got a workout in. So I love to work out outdoors because it makes me feel like I'm not working out, because the thought of working out to me just, I don't know, there's something about it. So if I feel like I'm just having fun with what I like to do, whether I'm playing tennis or squash or paddleball or handball, or just having something that I can do outdoors so that I know I got some exercise in, how great is that, right? But summer's also known for baseball. So have any tickets to go see any games? I mean, you can even go to a minor league team in your town if you have one, and for a fraction of the price and the cost that it would cost you to go to a major league baseball game, you can take the kids or your friends and just go have fun. What I love about this Tampa St. Pete area is that not only do we have the Tampa Bay Rays here, which is a major league baseball, we have the minor league Yankees here, and I love going there because you can pay $10 for a ticket, sit anywhere you want, close to home plate, and have a beer and have a hot dog, and they have fireworks after, and sometimes they have live bands coming in to play. And it's like, wow, for $10 I had this amazing night. And the last I heard in New York City, if you went to a Yankee game, it costs $50 just to park. So think about those types of things if you have them in your area. And speaking of your area, have you ever thought about being a tourist where you live in your city? I know it sounds crazy, right? But I came from New York City, and, there were so many things that I took for granted living there. And then in my mid-20s, I started to realize, I really need to take advantage of these beautiful things that are being offered in my city that I just don't do. For instance, one day I decided, well, you know what? I never saw the Empire State Building. I never went to the top. So I scheduled a day, and I went. And it was amazing. So maybe you book a hotel room for the weekend in your city and become a tourist. Pick up your local papers, get the city guides, see what museums are around, what exhibits are going on, and really make believe that you're seeing the city for the first time. And I bet you'll be amazed at the things that they're there to offer that you didn't even know because you just take for granted, right? Try to do that and let me know in the comments how that went, what you did. I would love to know. This is like a two-way conversation with this podcast. I'm trying to get more information from you guys as to if anything's helping or different ways that you do things so that we can share them in this group. So definitely, if you're going to be traveling, stop at the website at www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries and sign up for a copy of the Ultimate Travel Guide, which will give you everything that you need to pack so that you will never leave another thing behind. But moving on. Since it is summertime, you got to think about, it does get hot and it does get really clammy out there, right? So how do you stay cool and refreshed? Well, you can think about a couple different things. You definitely want to wear lightweight clothing, so think about sheer cottons, anything that even linens are really nice for the summertime. Stay away from non-natural made materials because that can make you sweat more. So they will trap the moisture, whereas natural fibers can breathe. Think about shedding some of those heavy clothes. Get out a nice straw hat to protect your head and your skin while you're out there. Be sure to put on a SPF on your face and body when you're outdoors to keep it well protected, especially if you're swimming a lot, to just keep reapplying that. And if you're going to be swimming, women out there with long hair, definitely put some, I like to put coconut oil in my hair before I go into the water because it kind of keeps it from absorbing more. But first I wet my hair and then I put the coconut oil in because it just seems to have a little bit of a barrier before soaking in that chlorine or salt water, which can really damage your hair. And don't forget, that there's some tiki bars out there, and one of the things that I love to do as a musician is see other musicians playing. So if you're like me, definitely get out there. There's a lot of free summer concerts around, so look at your local papers and websites to see, even your Chamber of Commerce, to see who's out there playing for free, whether they're at the beach or they're at the tiki bars. But definitely pick up some new tunes and go see some bands, because it'll inspire you as a musician to, who knows, you may write a new song listening to someone else play something, and it may trigger something. There's another thing I'm just thinking about. In New York, we had a couple of ferries, and one of them was to go to the Statue of Liberty, and the other one's to go to Staten Island. So on occasion, I would just jump on a ferry because it was really inexpensive, and I could actually get on a boat. So if you have a ferry that is being offered in your town, take advantage of it because it's a great way to get out on the water without having to own a boat, and you can have a nice little ride if you can catch a sunset. Don't forget, some of your local parks will offer those movies that are usually free in the park after dark as well. So get a blanket or a chair, a lawn chair, and go catch your favorite movie in the park, because that's a great way to spend an evening. Summer is also the time for a lot of festivals and street fairs, so don't forget to see what's happening in your area, and that you can maybe pick up a funnel cake and hit the bumper cars, but have a great time. Even the batting cages or anything that you can find that may be outdoors, because when you think about it, we spend most of our days indoors, whether it's in an office or if it's in school. You're inside and you're not getting that fresh air in your lungs, and you're not getting that vitamin D from the sun. So get outside, get some fresh air, get some sun, but remember to protect yourself. Have a beautiful, safe, and blessed summer. Thank you, my lovelies, for stopping by, and I hope to catch you on the next time. Remember, it's never too late to begin the life of your dreams and leave a trail blazing behind you. So rock on and rock out, and I'll catch you on the flip side.